These nuts.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
He said, "Ha ha, got him." It was so funny because of the person who did it. That shit was. But that nigga, he was weak as fuck to that shit. Pause. Regular. I said regular, regular. Not the glaze. So, yep. I'm about to say, when you said your AirPod died, I heard you say that shit. I heard you. Mm-hmm. Said, hey, Chad. Looking at her. So she said, hey, Chad. Looking at her.
It's the only fan-owned
You
franchise here
finally
in
know
the
you.
NFL.
Oh, man, I'm
And
get
tens
on
of
here and I gotta
thousands
play
of those
these
fans
bitches.
have their
She
Play these
says
niggas
done,
every
and it filled the
time,
stands
bro.
of
God
historic
damn.
Lambeau Field
A lot
here
of
in
guarding this
Green Bay,
nigga Jameson
Wisconsin.
Williams. Bitch ass dude.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Khalif Raymond to return it.
Mm-hmm.
Returns looking good so far.
Oh, let's go,
He showed
McManus. He
some
just
burst
rocked
on
that
that
nigga.
return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive.
Bro, Madden looks so
Good little
different,
rip
bro.
there.
I
Looks like
feel like
about
the
6.
camera
That was
ain't even
Xavier
right
McKinney that time
in
with the
college
tackle.
to this shit.
He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's taken in by Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
This is Montgomery running right. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Goff back to throw. Laporta with the grab. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Tiger, Tiger. Attack.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go, Todd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Whirling, whirling. Attack.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass caught, 9-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Hey, lift, 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 lift. Super. Value 3, value 3.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. 1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
Super. Attack.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
To the crib. To the crib. That's good. 109 yards. Let's go.
For the pick 6.
Green Bay.
I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost
Let's
feel
go.
them going through the 5 stages of grief.
109-yard pick 6. Let's go.
Touchdown pass and 6 points.
Caught that bitch at the back of the end zone. Took it all the way to the
Opposite
crib.
end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate,
I'm
just over
telling
40
you.
times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add.
Hell yeah.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick
It's
6
funny,
as
bro.
it's sent away. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Nah, that's why that nigga TC don't never want
Good
to
field position
link
for the
up. But I
Lions
don't.
here
I
as
mean,
they
ain't
head to the
nobody
line.
gonna do
1st and
TC,
10.
bro. Hey, bro, ain't. Nigga will feel bad doing something to TC. I don't feel bad for shit.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And the defense gets
Yeah.
there to force a small loss. These two NFC North
Darryl
teams have
won't
played
even
one
focus
so
this
far. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Yeah, because Darryl won't fight. I don't know. I don't think he would. Can't say something. You know what I'm saying? You can say something about somebody, but you never know. I don't think he would.
We go, Todd.
Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession.
Hey,
Pretty
yeah.
long here.
I ain't gonna lie. If he seen TC right now, he would. No cap.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes.
Yeah,
A hurried
dude.
throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Goff on 3rd.
That's a pig. What?
We had
Oh.
it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
That
Incomplete.
shit broke, man.
A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like
Something
that.
happened with the
comes
truck.
through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3.
I ain't even try to catch that. They made me catch that shit. Oh, ass game.
He stopped inside the 10. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Packers are going to have a long
It's your
football
last
field
stop.
ahead of them on this drive.
Oh, you got one more.
Offense
You like an
ready
hour
to
away
begin
from
this
home.
Drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first
Oh,
look on the
goodness.
ground. And they were able to grind
Jack
him to a
Campbell.
halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense
Yeah.
on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
10 cycles. Set. Cut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. On
Tell
target
him.
to Musgrave.
I'm finna make this dude
With
quit.
the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then
Hell
when
no, he
releases,
sound like a
gets
robot.
out, he gets some
See.
leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Fuck your defense, bitch. Oh, I was about to say a die. That was Kirby Joseph play.
Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Hey, they
On
let
and
that
in his
nigga
tight
make
end
play
there, but a
just then,
defender
ain't
anticipated
Damn it, Kirby
it, got a
Joseph.
hand on it,
Tough
and it
to
is
pick.
picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
They go play action with Goff.
Nigga got his ass worked over there by Amara.
The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1.
There you go.
So following a missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Jaden Reed to return this. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
I'll talk him up. Fat ass sneak.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hell yeah.
Ready. Set.
Play fake, it's Love.
Hype man wanna hit me with it, I hit you with it too, bitch. What you talking
Goes
about?
the distance, touchdown, Green
Die.
Bay. The Packers grow the lead to 7. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself
Be
from the
like that.
sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
What'd he say?
Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
About to come out here and prevent on this nigga, see what he can do.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Lions who have 1st and 10.
2, 4, 6, say who we appreciate. Face off.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw from Goff. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. So, Rock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. And no, they faked it. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
That Musgrave. Let's get it. Make the field goal on that boy. Oh, a lot of Malik Willis.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. 2nd and 3. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Edgerrin Cooper
Get him
takes
out of
it
here.
away.
This nigga can't
And the
score. I'm playing
Packers
prevent
get
on this
back after
nigga.
making
He
their
sucks.
3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Oh, that was a
Incomplete
dot.
pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Here he is on 3rd and long.
Oh, look at that
It's
PI.
intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the
Oh,
Lions
the
might be
fucking
able to
walking
get some
to
points late after the
bitch ass
interception.
nigga.
Well,
What
no
this?
doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
17. Maverick.
A final throw before the break. Escapes the pocket. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. He's got a lane up past the 30.
Get up out of there, Reed.
I don't think they're gonna
There we
catch
go.
him.
Kickoff return, bitch.
Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Raymond on the return. Return's looking good so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 42. Oh, no.
Dude, this sucks.
And the Packers take over once again.
I'm playing cover 3 prevent on this nigga. This nigga can't do shit.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Blaster, 6. Blue striker. Hey, go Fury. Ready.
Love now to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love from the gun. He's on the move.
Look at that shit.
It's another interception. Oh, he
Look at that shit
They
back.
might give it right back.
Killed that
And
nigga.
they scoop it up. Time to push for the line.
Let's go.
And the Packers
I threw a
will have
pick
an
and
excellent
hit
position.
stick the
They're
fuck
just
out that
inside the
nigga
red
and got
zone
the
at
ball right
19.
back. Damn.
Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play
Smacked
caller
his
on the other
ass.
side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers.
Hell yeah, he
Better
said
ball
he
security
smacked
than
his
that.
ass. How come?
Able to get it to Reed. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Dylan on first and goal. And he'll bowl his
So-
way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying it again with Dylan. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Working quickly here.
Check right.
Dylan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh boy, now they're facing 4th and goal.
He said he
The
wanted to
defense, they
tap
couldn't
him.
stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time. One of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all or nothing 4th down.
Fast ass nigga. Gonna run that shit and not click on me. Bitch, I'ma throw it then.
The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But, oh, look at this. They're faking it. Catches it out left. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
I wish this nigga would quit, bro, to be real with you.
On now is
Shit,
McManus
alright.
to kick this away.
I don't remember the last time this bitch had a completed pass to a receiver that won his running back.
He opts
He
not to bring
sucked.
this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good
Tight
solid
man
field
checking
position from
under,
the
but ain't
30.
shit green. That bit real yellow at the last second. Bit damn near red.
This our last play
Look
of the
what,
quarter.
bro. Shit, he went to St. Brown. I'm snatching that bitch. Look, oh, I said, oh, that should have been a motherfucking fumble.
And he'll get it up near the
on,
38-yard
Jay.
line before going down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play
Hell
now.
no.
We've reached the end of 3
You
in
can
this
send that
lopsided
bitch
affair.
somewhere where he
The
irrelevant.
Lions have possession, but this
Send
game,
that- send that
pretty
bitch to the
one-sided
Giants
as we
or some
start the
shit.
4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Connects with Montgomery.
Bitch, come here.
Massive hit. The
Killed
ball
that
is
nigga.
out.
And that's to the house. You seen it.
Pick it up.
Killed that nigga.
And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, they
The
good.
Packers are running them out of the building. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They
I got
were
my
looking
ass
for
smacked in
another
the second
one, and
round.
Lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling on.
Hey, y'all sound like some Pittsburgh and Baltimore Ravens fans. Y'all niggas suck.
Nice little energy
Trash.
on the sideline after that
Y'all
fumble return
niggas
scored,
suck.
and with plenty of energy, he'll
Talk
send
all
this one
that
away.
shit just to loot a Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Both of y'all suck. Shut up. Shit. Niggas doing all that shit. Niggas suck. At least, hey, when Green Bay lose, we lose to the team that win the Super Bowl every fucking year.
Will start out with the first and 10.
I'm talking about in the playoffs.
Up to the air now. Chased out to his right.
Team that beat Green Bay either get to the Super Bowl or they win that bitch.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm trying to tell you. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I catch that flag on Mahomes. I send a fucking safety blitz at that nigga like the first play of the game. Whenever they passing that bitch, and I get that late hit on that nigga. rock his ass.
Trying again, following the sack.
Yep.
Forced out to his right. Pressure's there. and
Yeah, your ass going to jail.
Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now
I'll
for
rock
third
that
down.
bitch.
Some squads you just see
Nah,
love
hell
to do
no.
this, Kate, and I've
Not
got
Patrick
so much
Mahomes.
respect for
No matter what
defensive
color you are,
coordinators.
your
Late in
ass
the
is
game,
grass.
instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter back-to-back
Shit, I
sacks,
ain't gonna
puts this
lie.
offense and
Them
this
niggas throw
quarterback
more
way off
flags
schedule.
for fucking white defensive ends than they do
Throwing
the
from
black.
near his own goal line.
Shit,
He
that's
beams
me.
one deep right, and they pick him
Shit,
off
remember how they used to
again.
do Clay Matthews,
Picked
bro?
off by
Fuck
Xavier
that.
McKinney.
That nigga Clay Matthews could just look at the
And the
quarterback
Packers take
flag.
it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Oh, now you want to quit, bro? It's 44-6. You gonna quit now? That's crazy work.